Welcome to our YouTube channel where we take you on a journey through time with a collection of rare and fascinating photographs. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the world through the lens of these stunning photographs. Photograph of Catherine Zeta-Jones from 1992, a Welsh actress who started her career on stage before transitioning to film. She would later gain global recognition and acclaim for her roles in films like The Mask of Zorro. In 2003, she won an Oscar for her supporting role in the musical Chicago. In her native Wales, Catherine founded her own film company, Milkwood Films. This early image captures her just before her Hollywood breakthrough, a hint of the international stardom that awaited her. Helene Stewart, 1957. We then encounter a photograph of Ina Balin, an American actress best known for her work in the 1960s. Balin was acclaimed not only for her acting prowess but also her humanitarian efforts during the Vietnam War. Her photograph highlights the spirit of a woman who shined both on and off the screen. In 1976, Balin adopted 3 girls from Vietnam. In 1980, she made her debut as a screenwriter and producer with the film Luck's Children, in which she played herself. Jean Tierney. This photograph transports us back to 1943 in the midst of World War II, featuring a German soldier after being captured by American troops near Nicosia. The image narrates a grim moment of defeat, the soldier's face reflecting the harsh reality of war. Nicosia, now the capital of Cyprus, was an area of strategic importance during the war. The Americans' successful capture of German soldiers here marked a significant turning point in the conflict. Kaylina Davis, 1993. Our next photo from 1917, we see a poignant juxtaposition in Reims, France, as a young girl clutches a doll while standing beside the things of a soldier. Reims, being one of the principal battlegrounds of World War I, often saw the contrast of innocent lives caught amidst the destructive warfare. This image encapsulates the resilient spirit of a generation of children who grew up amidst chaos and conflict. A London fireman wearing a smoke helmet, 1908. In this photograph, circa 1910s, we are met with the serene gaze of a Greek Orthodox priest, an immigrant to the United States, whose portrait was taken at Ellis Island, New York. Today, it is part of the Statue of Liberty National Monument and is accessible to the public only by ferry. Ellis Island was the gateway for over 12 million immigrants to the United States, and this photograph embodies the hopes and hardships these individuals faced in pursuit of a better life. Benito Mussolini is arrested, 1915. Adolf Hitler, dictator of Nazi Germany. Uncharacteristically, here he is holding the hand of a child. Helga Goebbels, the eldest daughter of Joseph Goebbels, a close ally of Hitler and the Reich Minister of Propaganda. This photograph, on the one hand, demonstrates the facade of normality that Hitler sought to create, and on the other hand, serves as a chilling reminder of the grim reality hidden behind closed doors. An emaciated 18-year-old Russian girl looks into the camera lens during the liberation of Dachau concentration camp in 1945. In this photograph, we encounter British tattoo artist George Burchett, dubbed as the King of Tattooists, circa 1930. Burchett was famous for modernizing the art of tattooing and catering to clientele from various strata of society, including European royalty. He constantly designed new tattoos from his worldwide travel, incorporating African, Japanese, and Southeast Asian motifs into his work. In the 1930s, he developed cosmetic tattooing with such techniques as permanently darkening eyebrows. His innovations laid the groundwork for today's flourishing tattoo culture. Clam Cellar on Mulberry Bend, New York, 1900. Moving on to Brazil in 1958, we see a photo of a young Edson Arantes do Nascimento, known universally as soccer legend Pelé. Here the football prodigy is just beginning his journey towards international stardom, destined to score over 1,000 professional goals and win 3 World Cups, forever cementing his status as one of the greatest footballers of all time. Awarded the Brazilian gold medal for excellence in sports. Coca-Cola vending point at the Helsinki Summer Olympics, July 18, 1952. We then turn to a poignant image, the last known photograph of the RMS Titanic before her tragic sinking on April 14–15, 1912. The photograph was taken by Kate Odell as she disembarked in Queenstown. This image immortalizes the Titanic, a symbol of human ambition and technological marvel. After the crash, the wreckage of the Titanic sank to a depth of 3,750 meters. The wreckage of the ship is covered with plaque formed by the waste products of microorganisms and multi-layered rust, the thickness of which is constantly growing. College students pile into a Volkswagen Beetle, 1965. Elvis Presley during his service in the U.S. Army. Now we look upon a photograph from 1911 featuring inventor and physicist Thomas Alva Edison, one of the greatest innovators in history. His contributions revolutionized the world, with inventions like the phonograph, electric light bulb, and early versions of the movie camera. In 1928, he was awarded the highest honor of the United States, the Congressional Gold Medal. Member of the U.S. National Academy of Sciences, this image, taken in New Jersey, is a tribute to the man whose inventions lit up the world. Licking blocks of ice during the heat wave, New York City, 1912. Lunch of a French soldier in front of a damaged bookshop, 1917, photo by Paul Castona. Moving forward, we see the side-wheeler Tashmoo leaving a wharf in Detroit, captured around 1901. Side-wheelers were steamships equipped with paddle wheels on the sides and were a prominent form of transportation during the 19th and early 20th centuries. Tashmoo in particular was celebrated for her speed and elegance, symbolizing the height of progress in steamboat engineering during this period. Manhattan at sunset from the George Washington Bridge, December 1936. Miami, Florida, 1908. Now we have a 1917 photograph of Senegalese soldiers serving in the French army as infantrymen, resting in a room with guns and equipment next to them. Senegalese tirailleurs, as they were known, were West African soldiers who served in the French colonial army. Their contribution during World War I was significant, albeit often overlooked. This photograph serves as a testament to their bravery and resilience, revealing a lesser-known aspect of the war. Sisters sitting in a garden tying roses together, 1911. In the next image, we witness the grandeur of the Golden Gate Bridge during its construction in the 1930s. At the time, it was an engineering marvel, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. The idea of a fixed link between San Francisco and Marin had gained increasing popularity during the late 19th century, but it was not until the early 20th century that such a link became feasible. Irving Morrow, a relatively unknown residential architect, designed the overall shape of the bridge towers, the lighting scheme, and Art Deco elements, such as the tower decorations, streetlights, railing, and walkways. Two Fishermen and a Boy, and Spidal, Galway, Ireland, 1913, photo by Albert Kahn. Now, we turn to a 1912 image of Van Besten, a notable artist of the time, captured while painting in his garden. Besten's work, often characterized by his vibrant use of color and light, reflects the influence of the Impressionist movement. During the First World War, 1914 to 1918, Van Besten was a refugee in Holland. Together with his friend, he gave numerous lectures on autochrome at the Dutch Photographic Society. This picture provides a private glimpse into the life and creative process of an artist at work.